All right. Hello. So, I just want to make this video to really organize how I feel about this. I was asked a question earlier and I want to think about this and I want to think out loud and maybe no one will watch this, but I need to get say this. Um so ever since I found out my diagnosis with BPD and OCD, and obviously I knew I had PTSD, there was always something boiling inside me for many years, and the wrong diagnoses, um, getting diagnosed incorrectly really halted me a little bit, I'll say. I was lost and saying, why isn't anyone listening to me for so long? I was getting help, but I wasn't getting the help that I needed. I was asking for help, and people were trying. I'm not saying it just, some things didn't work out. If only I had the different resources and all of that. And I was struggling for so long, but right now, I'm doing okay. And here's the thing. So I was asked earlier, Jacob, why don't you want to date anyone? And I know this sounds really weird, but it's just, I don't know, like the last month or so, people have been more interested in me, and I don't know why. Because for so long, I was so codependent, looking for a distraction, looking for anyone who would want to date me. I was pretty desperate. I'll just say it like that. Because I wasn't okay. But now and I would take anyone who would really just consider me. But I haven't done that because I have found myself. I've really getting closer to finding myself at least. I have come so far in my healing journey, my recovery, that I don't really like who I become when I date someone. And I've learned a lot about myself, especially after getting diagnosed and figuring out how my brain operates, because I've gotten the education I needed. For so long, I tried to run away and hide how I felt. And I thought, when I got out of the toxic situations that I was in, that I would just like that, I'm healed, I'm all better, I'm brand new, I'm a new person, I'm who I'm supposed to be. Actually, I'm who I was before the trauma, and I know now that that's not possible. What I am now, what I have to do, that's my future, that's my legacy, that's whatever, and maybe I'll never be okay. Maybe I'll have this part of who I am chipped away. But I don't want to date anyone right now, and that's just so weird for me. And of course, if I find the right person and the connections there, it just happens by chance. I'm not searching for it, and I know that's what they say you'll find. So, but I have a lot of questions that I need to answer within myself, and only myself, by living the life that I'm living. Um, they're gonna come and I'm gonna see these answers. I don't know. It's just interesting because I'm living my life. I'm figuring it out, and I've trust me. The last few years, I've actually dug myself into holes, and I'm surviving by the skin of my teeth. That's the best way I can explain it. I've survived by the skin of my teeth, barely making it, but I do, and I gotta stop. And I feel like I've died so many times, and I've been given another chance. I'm on my ninth life, and so why do I don't want to date anyone? Because I don't like who I become when I date people. I don't think it's fair to them. I don't think it's fair to me. I think it's not their intention to do that to me, but it's just whatever this is, just throw me off course. That's not how it should be. I have a lot of figuring things out to do, and I think that's okay. And I think right now that's just not what I need. What I need, I'm going to therapy. I'm taking care of myself. This is a path I have to do on my own, but not really, because I have a support system. But it's just, I don't want to put anyone through it. I don't want to put myself through it, because it's just like, I need to be able to learn how to deal with certain things. I need to be able how to learn more. I'm still noticing improvements in my life, like healing. I'm healing. That's literally what's going on. I have had capital T trauma, and that's literally what I've been told. And so much shit hurt. It hurts still, just kind of when I really think about it. And we still have to do it. That's why I write. I mean, my book is coming out. I'm just, doing, just nitpicking, my book, The Boy in the Woods. And just, I write, and I there's a lot to figure out, so much every day. There was pain, trauma, abuse, da da da. And now I'm just doing my best. I am doing my best, and I am doing okay. And that's weird to say, because I'm living my life, going to work, and I notice these habits that I would used to do, or and I would punish myself. I was really good at punishing myself, just being so cruel to myself, worse than my abusers. And that's what's interesting. It's like now looking back, I've been more cruel than anyone ever has been to me, and that's sad. I've been looking back, I've been more cruel to myself than anyone ever has, any of my abusers, and that is sad. And I just don't think, I don't want to fall back. I've learned so much about myself. I've gained such a control, and sometimes these feelings are temporary. They feel temporary. Like in 2 hours, I could be crying on the floor. That's just, my emotions can be like this. Who knows? Tomorrow I could be falling apart, but the jury, it used to be so much closer together. My falling apart, crying on the floor, banging my head. I've just I had to unpack a lot of pain and trauma and stuff I forgot about, but it was still there. My triggers, and just like just months ago, I would see someone who looks like my mother and I would freeze, panic, just in that. But I served a woman the other day who looked, it's like copy and paste of my mother. And if you don't know, my mother is a big part of my pain and trauma of my childhood and adulthood that I'm still figuring out. So just seeing a person who looks like her used to fuck me up, but now it's like I smile and I'm like, I hope I can make this person feel better about their day, because that's what I want to do. I want to make people happy. That's why I liked being a barista for how many years I've done it. I want to leave a lasting impression and cheer people up, because life is so difficult and I don't want anyone to feel pain. It sucks that so many people do feel alone and don't feel like they're loved, or feel there's so much pain in the world and sadness. I don't want to contribute to it. I will, and I understand I'm human and I'll make mistakes, and tomorrow I could be a total bitch to someone, and I don't need to punish myself anymore. I never needed to do that. I'm not a bad person, and I have to say this because, and you might think this is stupid, or whoever's watching this might, but this is my journey. Like, just a year, looking at old videos I used to record, I would be crying, just saying, I just want the pain to end. And it's just, I don't want to date anyone because I don't know if I could have so many people intervening and stuff like that. I was in an abusive relationship, like partnership, and they were so awful to me. Like, I literally, like, I remember sitting down. You know how when your shirt goes up a little bit when you're sitting on the couch, you'd be like, hide your shame, because, I'm a little matey. I have a little extra, me on me. And that's just not okay of how I was treated and stuff like that. And he might minimize it, but it was very detrimental, and I was already abused years before that. You did not help the situation. You made it actually worse. And I wasn't innocent either. It's just is what it is. And I don't want to be cruel to myself anymore. I want to be fair to myself. I want to be able to love myself to a certain point where I can be around other people and not feel inferior. I always feel inferior, less than, and I'm not anymore. I am a person who's giving their all. I am trying to be resilient and inspire others and share my story, and if the right person comes along. But I'm good. I'm good. I don't really want that, because I'm doing okay. I want to spend time with my dogs. I want to work on my books. I want to play my video games. I don't want to really have to answer to anyone either. So it's like, because I'm trying to figure things out, and it is exhausting. It is very exhausting trying to put the pieces together. And I have a support system, and of course more are welcome to support me. But it's just, I have to deal with some things and have these conversations with myself, because I know myself. I have such a self-awareness, and I am, I've done damage to myself, and who knows, maybe I don't know all the answers, but I'm doing okay, and I'm figuring it out, and I have these goals. I have the determination. I have the passion, and that is so new to me. I would make excuses because I had reasons. That's the thing. Like, if anyone was gonna give up, I had a right reason. I was see. People would hear my past and be like, okay, I understand why he wouldn't make it. I understand why he'd make these mistakes, and it's insane. My life has been insane, and it's not a competition saying, I don't want anyone feeling sorry for me, but I'm just saying it's just like, I have worked so hard, and it is exhausting. I'm pretty tired and I can't contribute as much as I would like to, but and maybe I need to like I love to make myself feel guilty. It's just what I do. I gotta stop that because it's like I really am giving my all and I need to like really emphasize that. I love people. There's so many people I love and care about and support, and I don't. There's not enough time in the day. It feels like because my recovery is number freaking one to me. That's what matters most, and that's why I'm doing my best and I'm going to try to be there for other people, but I got to be there for myself because someone has to. I'm just kidding. No, I need to be there for myself because I haven't been. I have not been there for myself. I've been very unfair to myself, and it's about damn time that I am fair to myself. So, we're going to do this, and I'm not taking no for an answer anymore when it comes to I don't know myself. Like I've been giving myself. I just gotta be fair to myself. I have to be true to myself. I want to be fair to other people, in my life. I want to do better. I want to be a better person. I want to inspire others because maybe we're all here for a fraction of the Earth's entirety or whatever. But the time I do believe we can leave an impression. I want my writing to be there for 200 years and maybe people will still be inspired by it. I don't know. I just want to make people happy. I just want people to leave, the room we were in together with a smile on their face, and I don't want to hurt anyone, and I've done that. I've hurt myself a lot too, and I'm sorry to myself. Dear body, I am so sorry. But we're going to do better. I want to be the best person I can be, and I want to break the cycle, break the habits, things break things. I just want to do better, and I want to be better, and I want to live a life worth living, and I think I am on my way, and I'm not doing it alone. I have people who care and love me, and it's just I'm not desperate anymore. I'm not seeking temporary happiness and clinging on to thinking people will heal me because no one's going to heal me. I'm going to heal me. No one else is going to heal me. I'm going to heal me. Hi, Electra. Come up here. Yeah, so Electra is my doggy. I love you. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to do my best, and I am doing my best, and I'm going to figure it out. And that's why I made this video to say that to myself. Dang it. Because sometimes I feel like if you really say things out loud and convince yourself, I need to manifest, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Like, I am not fucking around anymore. We're gonna be happy. I deserve it. You deserve it. Let's rock on. I'm ridiculous. I'm gonna eat my food. All right. I guess I'll go now. Bye. Sorry about the bad lighting.